How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Sonic Frontiers, and in today's episode... Which episode is this? It's episode 19. So it's the last episode that I lost all the commentary for. Thankfully, we don't have to redo any more bullshit. I recorded all the episodes for this week today, because I only had 2 left. And now, tomorrow, I can only record Sonic Frontiers. Well, I don't know, probably not go through this entire island just yet. I think we might get close to the end. So next week, I think I'll be able to finish this game. Because I'm fucking sick of it. Check it out, we're upgrading our defense. And look at that, my defense is at a max level. And my ring capacity is level 1. And my speed is at level 9. Which, upside down, looks like 666. Number of the beast. It's an Iron Maiden song, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's Iron Maiden. Unless it's some other metal band. I don't know, I've been listening to so much metal recently that it's all started to blend together to me. I don't even know, I don't even recognize what fucking band is playing anymore. It's like, is it Anthrax? Is it Wasp? Is it fucking Accept? I don't know. It's fucking, I don't know, the singers especially, they all just start to blend together to me. I ain't saying that I don't like metal. I just told you I've been fucking listening to a fuck ton of it. I do like metal. Just that before, I would listen to like maybe 3 bands. You know, I would listen to like Metallica, Motorhead, AC/DC, and maybe Guns N' Roses. And now I found all these other ones like Rat, Dokken, and other stuff like that. I've been fucking listening to it so much. I don't even... Yeah, like I said, it kind of fucking blends together to me. TNT, that's a good one. I think it's Norwegian. TNT. 220 Volt. That's a Swedish metal band. Bonefire, that's a German one. I think Scorpions are a German metal band too. Scorpions are fucking amazing. Guys, check this out. I'll do something funny. What the fuck was that? Who knows? I won't tell you. You recognize that sound? How did I do it? I won't tell you because you'll fucking make fun of me. See, the way I could record the commentary for this Let's Play is I could just simply get on my computer and get some kind of program that allows me to record voiceover. You know, record voiceover. Just allows me to record my microphone sound. Maybe even turn it into an MP3 file. But the way I do it is a bit more complicated. Is I like to open up Mega Man Legacy Collection, go into the menu, which I'm in right now. Check it out. I can like go through it. Makes these Mega Man sounds. Obviously, I can go through it. Actually, that doesn't matter. I'm going into the menu because it has no sound in it, which is nice. And then I just simply... Basically, I'm recording right now, I'm watching my own video, but I'm actually recording a video of Mega Man Legacy Collection, where I just simply sit in the pause menu, and I just simply talk to myself, and then I'll turn that video into an MP3 file, and then I'll put it over this video. That's how I record commentary. You might think that that's kind of stupid and a really roundabout way of doing things, but I always fucking do shit in a roundabout way. For the better or for worse. I always kind of fucking overcomplicate simple things, like recording my voice. I could plug my headset into my phone and just use the fucking voice recorder, and then I could just get the file from my phone to my computer. And is there like a way to send files without having to connect my fucking phone to the computer? Because I really don't feel like reaching behind the bed and unplugging my fucking cable from my charger. I could use a different cable, but I don't feel like looking for it either. And see, when I record the Mega Man footage, I also have recordings of my Skyrim episode and my Danganronpa episode, so I have to fucking get this footage from the console to my PC anyway, which I use an USB drive for it. So I might as well record it like that. And the funny thing is, it used to be as easy as changing the extension of the file to from MP4 to MP3. The video would still be played as a video, even though the file would appear as an MP3 file and it would say MP3. But like then when you turn it on, it would turn on a video, like a normal MP4 file, even though I just changed it to MP3. But then in Movie Maker, which is what I used to edit these fucking videos, it would actually work as a music I can add to the video. But it for some reason doesn't work like that anymore. I don't know why. Like have some kind of updated version of Movie Maker that doesn't do that anymore. I wish they updated Movie Maker so you can like render shit in 4K. And I don't know if it's a good idea to render shit in 4K if my original recording isn't in 4K. Because it's in 1080, which one time when I was recording Yakuza, I realized that my footage, all the footage I recorded from PS4, which now I'm recording from PS5, all the footage from PS4 was recorded in 720p. Which, you know, isn't even considered HD anymore. And then I would take that footage and I would render it in 1080, which means that my rendered footage looked slightly worse because it was upscaled. So it became all blurry and ugly. Like, yeah, on YouTube when you pick the resolution it says all nicely like, oh, 1080p, that's a high quality video. Sure, a high quality blurry video, but still, check it out. I got it on first try, very nice, no need to redo it. That's neat, ain't it? It is. Ain't it? Pretty neat. Running out of my battery on my fucking phone. Always do. I always charge it when I go to sleep. Sometimes my friends like I don't know, I go hang out with them and they say like, oh, my phone's dying. And I'm like, what the fuck, your phone's dying? What, do you not charge it every time you go to bed? I do. And recently I feel like the battery's gotten worse, because I remember I used to be able to do all kinds of shit on my phone and go through an entire day without having to charge it. Now I go through like half a day and I have to charge it. Still pretty decent, lasts me for a long time. But like I said, it used to be better. Check it out, rolling to the side makes me move slightly faster than it normally would. Meaning I could utilize this as a speedrunning tactic. There is more new content coming to this game. They're releasing a Santa costume. They're releasing a Santa Claus costume for Christmas. And that's neat. But I have a feeling that by Christmas I'll be done with this series. So I won't really have an opportunity to play as Santa Sonic. Unless the story events will be triggered like from the main game. I have a feeling they'll be triggered from the main menu, but who knows? Maybe they won't. I gotta parry one bullet. This is more difficult than the last challenge where I had to parry 3 of them. And you know how difficult to parry stuff is in this game? Very difficult. You know why? Because Sonic has, go ahead and say it with me, 15-second long parrying time. I have a longer parrying time. Because I still never parried with anything. Parrying is just becoming a pear, you know? Not the fruit. Whatever. I was funny when I thought about it. Maybe it wasn't. Just pathetic. Whatever. Self-death. What's it called? Ah, fuck it. I'm fucking getting off track. Not only am I getting off track, I wasn't on track to begin with. I was saying something about DLCs to this game, which I'm very glad this game is getting. A lot of people are saying like, okay, cool that you're adding DLCs, but don't forget to improve the base game, the experience of it. And I'm like, I mean, what is there to improve? Because I don't have any complaints with this game, to be honest. I think this game is perfect. Should win Game of the Year. Should have been nominated for at least something. That'd be kind of cool to have a fucking Game of the Year Sonic nominee. Like anything, really, please. Was Sonic Mania nominated for anything? I don't think it was. Because otherwise we would have the Game of the Year edition. Which we don't. I don't think so. There is a New Game Plus edition, or whatever it's called. The one where you can play as Mighty and Ray. Oh, and my phone is dead. Nice. Can't use it anymore. And what the fuck I gotta say in this episode? Check it out, we can invest in the very last skill, which is some bullshit. After being hit, I can recover. Which I didn't do here, but I can do it. Oh, there we go, I did it. And I don't lose rings, so that's nice. It's kinda hard to do, actually. You have to time it pretty precisely. There's only one skill left to unlock, which we'll get by hanging out with Tails. Did you just saw the leap I did? I just discovered a whole new way to fucking jump in this game. Jump, dodge. Where you do a spin to the side. That's pretty dope, isn't it? I think so. I think it is. Oh look, who's in the scary Darth Maul looking bubble.
Hang tight, little bro.
With a bunch of spikes on top of it like Darth Maul does. And it's red and black. Oh yeah, you know, Andor finished recently. Season 1 apparently, which I didn't expect this to be a Season 1. I thought it was just gonna be like a one kind of show and it was gonna lead to the Rogue One. Now that they're gonna do a Season 2. This is called Andor. The main character is called Cassian Andor. It's kinda hard to do like an Andor Season 2 and don't feature him. It'll be like, oh, remember Andor? He died for our cause. He's the one who sacrificed himself so the Death Star plans would be delivered to Princess Leia. You know, from the beginning of Episode 4.
Clarification.
That's cool. When I first watched Rogue One, I was like, such a small part of Episode 4. I mean, it is an important part, but you know, they mentioned it at the beginning, and it's like, oh, we got the plans. They never really thought like what the people had to go through to get those plans. And I was like, who cares? I don't know. Somebody died, maybe. Lots of people died. I think a whole planet got fucking blasted to hell.
I'll be fine. And I need this power.
Also, Sonic is going fucking crazy. I think he's putting on blackface. That's a bit fucked up, to be honest. Sonic, don't do that. Oh yeah, Tails is alive, by the way. I just noticed.
What do you need?
Yeah, Tails is a rat,
Chaos
and
Emeralds.
he's a piece of
You
shit.
can help me track him
Also.
down?
I'm on it.
No, I'm just kidding. I like Tails. He's the only Sonic character whose eyes are actually split. Like, you know, like he has two eyes instead of a giant connected eyeball. That always bothered me about Sonic's design. Why are his eyes not like disconnected?
It's
Just fucking bothers me so much that he just has this one giant eyeball. That doesn't look good. In Sonic Boom they changed it, and I think he actually does have two separate eyes. And it's like, he looks fine. If they had to ever change one thing about Sonic's design, I wouldn't mind them changing that. Unless you show me a picture of that, and it all of a sudden turns out that Sonic looks like a piece of garbage when he has his eyes disconnected like that. I don't know, I'd have to draw it on a piece of paper and be like, which one's better? They're both garbage because I can't draw for shit. What the Tails told us because I wasn't paying attention. Not, it doesn't help that I can't hear him because I turned off the sound. I was like, this is some kind of game where I need fucking sound. You know, no game I need sound in, except maybe Patapon. Not even Patapon, because when I recorded Patapon, I would, you know, first record gameplay, which then I needed sound, and then I would record commentary, for which I didn't need sound. So it was all cool. Missed a bunch of crap on top of that thing. Kinda bothers me, not gonna lie. I didn't want to miss a bunch of crap, I wanted to have it. And what else can I tell you? I don't know. Game Awards is, when the fuck is it? Oh, it's the 1st of December today, when I'm recording this. The commentary, when I recorded the gameplay, was like, I don't know, 20 something of fucking November. Look, he dropped a motherfucking level gear or whatever it's called. Metal Gear. Important shit. Apparently Kojima said something regarding the Metal Gear rumors, like, oh, is Metal Gear getting a remake? Are they making a new Metal Gear game without Kojima? He said something about it, but fuck, I haven't looked up what it was. Witcher 1 is getting a remake, by the way. Which Witcher 1 is a game I wanted to play on this channel, but I actually wanted to go and play the original one. But you know what? If it's going to be just taking mechanics and controls from Witcher 3 and recreate Witcher 1 with them, I'd be so fucking down for that. Because Witcher 1 is very old and archaic in a lot of ways. It's not as archaic as, let's say, Gothic. Because Gothic is very fucking archaic. It's from like early 2000s. If not 90s, I'm not sure. Tales is there too. Don't forget about it. Past me. Don't forget about Tales. Motherfuckers forgot about Tales. Didn't Tales get his own spin-off game too? Did I talk about that? You know how Knuckles has Knuckles Chaotix? Oh, I saw him in the background. Ghostly form of Tails. Ghostly apparition. Fucked up scary motherfucker. Knuckles, obviously everybody knows, has his own spin-off called Knuckles Chaotix. But not many people know that Tails had his own spin-off too, which was only released on Sega Master System, I believe. Which, you know, when Sega Genesis came out, and it had Sonic, and everybody was going crazy for Sonic. Sonic also came out for Sega Master System, which was Sega's previous console. You know how, like, Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo were competitors, and they were both 16-bit consoles? Well, Sega Master System was, like, Sega's 8-bit console. It was, like, Sega's NES. Except, you know, it was successful. Because nobody ever talks about NES versus Sega Master System. Everybody always talks about Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis. That was the big competition. And then what the fuck was next? Dreamcast? No, wait. That's something between. No, I think it was. Well, it was Sega Saturn. I always fucking forget about Sega Saturn. That was a console that existed. Didn't Shenmue came out on Sega Saturn originally? Or did it came out for Dreamcast? Because I can't fucking remember. Dreamcast was the console after Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn was like the, I guess, the Nintendo 64 equivalent. Then I guess Dreamcast was around the same time of GameCube? I don't remember. I get confused about that time of gaming console. Because I was just all into PlayStation. I didn't give a fuck about the other two. So I get a little bit fucking confused about that time period. Yeah, and you know, Knuckles Chaotix came out on Shinobi, which is a reskinned version of Ninja from the very beginning. So, really awesome. He's good. Pathetic though, you can just dodge him. See, I fucked it up. I didn't do the cancel. When I could carry though, carry the platypus. Carrying the platypus. Pussy. What? And yes, Tails had his own spin-off game on Sega Master System, which was called Tails Sucks Cocks XD or something like that. No, wait, it was called Tails Piloting Adventure, something about him piloting a plane, because he does that in Sonic 2. So look, he was added in Sonic 2 with his stupid plane, Tornado, and fucking, they still made a game about him on Sega Master System. Can you guys imagine, like all the, like if Sony, for example, new God of War comes out, God of War Ragnarok, everybody loves it, and then PS3 gets Atreus Hunting Adventures. You know what, I love Kratos and Atreus, but Atreus on his own is kinda, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just doing somersaults. Atreus on his own is kind of lame. A lot of people be saying how, oh, maybe the next step with God of War they're gonna take is they're gonna have Atreus in his own over-the-shoulder, epic, fucking narrative-driven Sony Pony games, and then we're gonna have hack and slashes with Kratos back. Because a lot of people been saying how they wish we had a new God of War game in that style. I wish there was like a time period in that like story of Kratos where we could actually maybe get a new game with like older Kratos. I guess younger Kratos. You know, the Greek mythology game. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool if, like, I don't know, the new God of War after Ragnarok would like come out and have like a dream sequence, for example, where like Kratos is going through like a dream, and you actually have to play like a recreated level from God of War 3, for example. Wouldn't that be fucking dope? Or God of War 1. What if just God of War 1 got a remake? Wouldn't that be cool? Remake all the... you know what, they'd be cool if they remade like God of War 1, 2, Ascension, Chain of Olympus, and the other one, Ghost of Sparta. Because Chain of Olympus, Ascension, and the other one, I think they're PSP spin-offs. So you don't even have any means of playing them nowadays. Well, unless you have what the fuck, a PSP. I mean, there are means of like emulate them. Very easy. PSP is not very demanding. It's easily emulated on your phone. You can emulate it on your phone. You don't need a good computer. That's what I meant to say. Look, the fortress is so big, intimidating, flying around a volcano, and I fucking beat the shit out of it. Blew it all up. Team Fortress. The, fucking dead. Oh look, fishing tokens. Among the green scenery. Why is it green? I don't know. Yeah, it'd be cool if God of War get a remake. You know what else I've been thinking would be cool? Like, what if they had a dream sequence? Like, let's say in the next God of War, like Kratos has, I don't know, like he runs into somebody who like fucks with his mind, and Kratos has to literally face his old self inside his brain, and then you could have like the old voice actor for Kratos returns, right? And you could have like the newer Kratos with Christopher Judge versus the old Kratos with the other guy, I forgot his name. Damn it. I forgot his name. It's kind of funny that Kratos is literally white. Like, he's not even white, he's like paper white because he's covered in ashes, right? Of his deceased family, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember that detail about him. That's why he has like skin covered in white stuff. He's a white man, but both of his voice actors were black guys. It's kind of funny. Reminds me of how Brick from Borderlands is white, voiced by a black person. I forgot his name. Have a bad memory with names. I only remember very few names. Especially at work. I'm trying to avoid having to talk to people I don't know the names of, because I kind of feel like I would be kind of rude if I walk up to them and be like, hey, can you do this for me? Excuse me? Like, yeah, I should say like, excuse me, his name. Sorry, you. That's kind of rude. I don't want to fucking risk the chance of being rude to somebody. I would never. I'm too nice. Nice of a person. Look, we get the stupid ass meteor shower bullshit. Rather have a golden shower than this one. Yeah. I don't know why, but YouTube recommends me a lot of God of War stuff. Oh yeah, another thing I was thinking about with God of War. With the original God of War, the 2018 one, like Santa Monica remade a bunch of like reaction memes using the in-game models. The models from the game. And I thought it was cute, you know, like, oh, it's a cute little thing. That's fun.
just had my
Like,
body,
especially when they
I could be
remade, like,
so
some,
much
like,
more efficient.
grumpy fucking
You
Kratos
said she
tossing a
felt like
computer
she
into a
was in a
trash bin. That was
dream.
funny.
Does that sound about right?
That's pretty accurate.
But then, like,
I
it
can
was
think
at least
clearly,
fitting
and
with,
I'm
like,
aware.
Kratos' character,
There's no
and you would never see
physicality to
Kratos
it.
toss a computer into a
Everything
dumpster
feels
because he
just
doesn't
out of
fucking live in
reach.
modern times.
Do you think that's why the ancients
Kratos
made the
fights modern
cocoa?
gods.
To
He
have
fights
something
Facebook,
real to put
Twitter,
their
and
spirits into?
YouTube.
It's one hypothesis. We certainly can't rule it out.
And I thought that was cute. But then Naughty Dog did the same thing. I think some other fucking Sony studios did that. I don't know if Sucker Punch did it with Ghost of Tsushima, I don't remember. I don't think they did. There might have been some with Days Gone. Who the fuck likes Days Gone anyway? Remember when the like director of the game said something how he's pissed off that the game's been solved as well, and he like blamed people for it. Well, I'm not gonna fucking buy a game I'm not interested in. Like, I'm sure your game's not a pile of garbage, but it's also nothing outstanding where I have to fucking have it. Where I have to have the experience of playing Days Gone in my life. I can't go to a grave, die, without being able to fucking claim that I have played and maybe even beaten Days Gone. I remember talking about Days Gone when it was like shown on E3. Now E3 is dead and I kind of feel sad about it because we don't really have any other fucking interesting gaming events. The only ones that I kind of look forward to were Game Awards, States of Play, and that's it because I don't really give a fuck about any other ones. Since E3 is dead, they always do something like in place of E3, but it's not the same. They don't even show us many cool games. Sony doesn't even come to these fucking events anymore because, well, they have their own event going on, so they don't even need to do that. Now, the meteor shower is a very nice visual with all these like beams in the sky. That's cool. I like that. Oh, that's where I got all these fishing tokens from these fucking things. Look, I already have 47. I was kind of curious, where do you get fucking fishing tokens when you collect all of the ones that spawn in the world? Because I don't think they respawn. So, like, also not to mention I would never fucking care enough to farm fishing tokens in this game. I say that and then I probably would fucking farm some bullshit in this game. I was thinking of collecting all the collectibles and going for 100% completion, but maybe not. Because it seems like this game's 100% completion is not that difficult. Unless there's some ridiculous fucking hard level to do. I don't think there is. Well, maybe there is. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, reaction gifts. And then Naughty Dog did those. And that's where I kind of started to feel just like it's kind of distasteful. Because at least with, you know, like I said, with Kratos, they picked the fucking memes that kind of fitted his personality. But like I feel Kratos would toss a computer into a dumpster when he sees some bullshit. But then they fucking like did it for The Last of Us 2. And that'd be fine if they just did it like Santa Monica did it, where it's actually kind of fitting with the character. But they didn't. And the second thing that's kind of pissed me off about it is they used Joel a lot. Then I don't think it will be a spoiler to anybody anymore. It wasn't even a spoiler before the release since it got leaked. Joel fucking gets brutally murdered at the very beginning of that game, and he was, you know, if you didn't know, the protagonist of the first one. So, yeah, I just feel disrespectful towards the character, you know? And not that I give a fuck because I'm not a huge fan of The Last of Us or anything. It just sucks. I hate it. I don't know, I wish they stopped doing that. I think this is where the episode ends because I know the episode 20 begins here. Oh yeah, because I had a minute left and then I decided that, you know what, I'll do the parkour over here. Since there's a minute left in the video. Let's do it, why not? And then I started episode 20, and then I realized that, oopsie daisy, I think I didn't record commentary just now. Because I think I was playing the game and then somebody interrupted me and then I was like, am I even recording commentary? Because I lost the... I realized that because I lost, you know, the commentary in the Thanksgiving episode. I got a little suspicious, like, wait a minute. Did I lost like my voiceover in all of these episodes recently? And then I checked. And it turns out I was right. I did lost it. I lost my fucking mind too. And yeah, I had to fucking redo all this bullshit. Which I thankfully just now finished with this stupid episode, unless I somehow fuck it up again. Which I really fucking hope I won't. And what else? Nothing. I don't know. I'll just record tomorrow. I'll record 3 new episodes of Sonic, get a new outfit just for you, and then I'll hope to God I'll finish this series next week. So see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.